So if you want to go on social media, you can at the moment. Hey, good to see everyone. Right, I think we've got all our speakers. We're just waiting for Sandra to just pop in, but may I just use this opportunity to say Happy New Year to everyone. I'm so excited to see we made it to 23. So happy New Year to you all. I hope this year will be a fantastic year for us and for those of you that are joining us for the first time. If you're here for the first time, could you pop it into the chat? We just want to welcome you. If this is your first time attending the 1000 Life Change, then just pop it into the chat and then also just let us know who's actually invited you. So before we start, let me just quickly just introduce myself. My name is Olivia Rufai and I will be your host for this evening, 2023, the 1000 Life Changes 2023. I'm just so super excited. Hi, Aaron. Thank you for jumping on. You are welcome. Anybody else here? Let me just have a quick look and just see. Daniel, welcome. Happy New Year to everyone. Right, great. Now let me just quickly just check if, but yep, she is. I could just make it co-host. Right, brilliant. So for those of you that again just want to welcome you all to our first of the year 1000 Life Change, and I am just so super excited for this edition, the first one, and I just think that this is really important because we've got some really good information for you. If you're here for the first time, somebody's invited you, or you're watching this via any social media platform, then you're going to get some information that may help you for 2023. And so I am just really super excited. So before I start, I have to always introduce, we have two resident speakers. They have been with us right from the very beginning. They are kind of like the parents, the parents, and I'm just the baby that was birthed out of the mindset of these great minds that came together to birth this 1000 Life Changes. And this is now the third year that we're actually doing this. And I'm just so honored that we're just doing this and changing thousands of people's lives, whether they come into the Zoom or whether it's for social media. So my first resident speaker, I have to introduce no other. I'm so grateful for him. And the reason why I think that this 1000 Life Change is really interesting and important, where you can get info, is that we have somebody from the corporate side who will be telling you things that you may want to know about this great, amazing opportunity that we have got. So it's not just people that are in the field, like myself, that's doing this business, but someone from the corporate side. And I think that's really important, because when you have somebody from the corporate side, then we're not just making up stories. You have somebody from the head office that is telling you this is what we're offering you. So no other than our very own. Many people know him. So just to introduce for those that don't know him, Mr. Ernesto Hartog. Please say hello.
Hello, everyone. Happy New Year to those beautiful people I see every time. Every month we do this. It's the third year, and we will be doing the 1000 Life Changers Zoom in the next 3 years. I tell you, I mean, the feedback, the impact that we have created with the idea that Constance came up with, and I've been supporting. And you're not only the baby, Olivia. You're part of the parent part. You're the parent part here, definitely. And it's good to be here. It's good to be in this group of entrepreneurs, people that make their first decision, other people that have made a decision months or years ago. Great lineup again. Get your pens and your pencils ready. Get them sharp because, value is coming your way.
Wow. Thank you so much, Ernesto. Another, as you have heard Ernesto mention and myself mentioning, is the next resident speaker that is here every month with me, and that is no other than Constance Ohanese. Constance, please say hello.
Happy New Year, everyone! Happy New Year 20 year again. Wow, 3 years of 1,000 lives, changing lives, and I'm so excited for this new year. I don't know how excited you are, but me, I'm excited. Thank you so much, Ernesto. The thing we just know that we're going to do, and we are going back. We're going to continue. And Producer, thank you so much for being the best host ever. And thank you everyone to join. Oh my God, I'm excited today. 2023 is for us. Let's do it.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, Constance. Now we have two special guests, and we felt that it was quite important that we have special guests. One, because we'll get into the questioning, but you're going to find out the reason why we have got these two special guests for the first of 2023 to give you information for you to make an informed choice from different perspectives, which I think is really, really important. Resolutions, everybody wants some sort of stream of extra income. Everyone's, trying to ask questions. And I think that it's nice to hear from people that have been through it and their own experience. My first guest that I would like to invite, I met her, I believe 2 years ago at a convention in France, right? Was it France? I believe it was France. And she's such a beautiful soul. And well, we'll get to her story in a minute. I don't want too much of her story. But let me just introduce Sandra. Please say, Sandra Obi, please say hello. Oh, you're muted. Now, let's count how many times I'm going to say you're muted.
Sorry. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I'm so to be here. My name is Obi Sandra. I live in Austria. I am married and I work as well, and I'm also doing this digital business too. Thank you.
Did you hear that? Just in case, for those of you that might be, she's actually joining us all the way from Austria. And this is an invitation for those of you that are new, that are not aware about this great opportunity, is that it is an international opportunity that can really potentially change your life. Now, my next special guest is definitely a really special guest as well. And I think that I have known him since the very day that I kind of joined JP, and that's 6 years, coming 6 years, coming over 6 years. And I remember actually this gentleman. We went to an event, myself and Constance, and that event was somewhere in Knightsbridge that we went to. And I remember, was it in Knightsbridge that he had that orange suit? I'll never forget the orange suits. But, and he actually organized this event. It was his event, and he had some amazing speakers. Now, this gentleman that I'm going to introduce has been in this business for over 30 years. So for those of you that are questioning or wondering, this guy is one of the best people to find out, apart from Ernesto, that from the corporate side, to find out why to do this great business and a lot more. So no other, I call him Sir James Sanderson. Say hello.
Hey everyone, it's such a pleasure to be here. Absolutely love this group. Olivia was talking about the event that we first met at Knightsbridge, but that was nothing in comparison to the event that I went to in Docklands. I don't know if you remember, Constance. And I mean, I was like getting ready to be introduced and all that sort of stuff. And then I literally saw the music going and people dancing onto the stage. And I was like, am I really going to do this? But sure enough, I danced all the way down, woo-hoo, all the way down to the stage, and it was just incredible. So, Olivia, Constance, you do such a superb, and the energy that you create is wonderful. So it is such a privilege to be here with you today.
Wow, it's an honor to have you. Now, let's get down to business. Many of you are here, many of you are watching social media and finding out what is this business we're talking about, or it's a new year, you've invited me, what is this all about? So I'm going to start because I think that is important to build the foundation about our business, Juice Plus. And we're in a new year now, people are trying to get some information in regards to maybe having another extra stream of income, having something different. Everyone's writing New Year resolutions, and they need information to make that informed choice for 2023. And I think it's really important to start with you from the corporate side. Please, for the benefits of those that don't know, that might be watching via social media, tell us a little bit about this company.
Yeah, I can talk about this company for the next 3 hours. Actually, my wife sometimes says that when she would wake me up in the middle of the night at 3 o'clock, the first things that would come out of our the mission and the vision of the company. Yeah. But anyway, so I've been with this company for 29 years. This year is going to be my 30th year, and this company is all about helping. Actually, it's all about the mission of inspiring healthy living. It's all about the vision of helping other people realizing their dreams. And only those two things, if you're new here, I think the vision and the mission of the company create a good feeling, right? Everybody wants to help inspire healthy living, help other people making healthy choices in their life. Everybody associated with a company that helps other people realizing their dreams. Helping other people is a good thing because by helping others, you're helping yourself. So this company is all about other people. It is also helping our partners by dealing almost everything for them, right? We are doing the thing. We are doing the handling. We are doing customer service. We are doing payment operations. We are doing all of that for our partners. The only thing that our partners are doing is talking about the product, talking about the opportunity, talking about the vision and the mission of the company, and being excited about something product they own, they use themselves, the way they help other people. They talk about that to other people, and that's what they do. That's what they do. And I say, and I've been telling this in the last 1,000 Life Changer Zooms since day one, we are making a difference in this world with the Juice Plus company, with you guys, by helping other people in the mission of inspiring healthy living. I mean, that's a good thing. That is something where you can really say, I make a difference in this world. We are making a difference. We are making this world a little bit better. Maybe I'm a fool that I think that I've seen so many beautiful stories. I've heard so many beautiful stories where people benefited from the product, where people benefited from the extra income that they were able to create. So here for 52 years, we will be here for another 52 years, and it's the only thing that I want for those people that are actually in the call tonight is to make a decision. At the end, make a decision. If you're here for the first time, make a qualified decision by listening to all these things, maybe watching a video that people send to you or reading that people send to you. Make a qualified decision, then go all in. With the time you have, go all in, because it is input before output. There is no get rich quick here. It is input before output. But then it's a beautiful community and you found a home. Welcome with Juice Plus. Welcome to Juice Plus.
I love that. You found home, and that's absolutely correct, because we are a community. We are a community of people, doesn't matter what background you're from, but a community of people that have one mission, and that mission is to inspire healthy living around the world. And I always say that health is just not just health physically, but health financially and health mentally as well. And this is the best opportunity that you can ever think of, especially to start your 2023. I'm going to move to our special guest before I come to our resident speaker afterwards. But I'm going to move on to Sandra, really. Two questions, and this is going to be a twofold question because a lot of people will want to know. First, just explain to us, because you said you did mention, you introduced yourself, that you work full time, okay, and you're doing this business as well. So first of all, what are you doing full time? That is a question. That's the first question that I want to ask. And then from the stories that I know about you, you have done some sort of marketing businesses before. And why have you decided, for now 2 years, I believe 2 years you've been in the business, why have you decided that this is really the right one for you?
Thank you very much, Boss Lady Olivia. Okay, like I said, I live in Austria. I work full time. I'm a nurse, and also I am a social worker. And I am this kind of a person that love, multiple streams of income. So as 2 years ago, I was into trading, this Bitcoin trading, buying and also selling, going into the market and all that. So I actually lost a lot doing that, and not the losing part, as in losing money. The most stressful part is the one that, money works with blood. When you go into the market, you want to trade, you've analyzed and you wish that the market would go according to your own, and all of a sudden it starts going against you. It has a way of affecting you, and such thing has a way of, affecting also your health, and your body starts building this steroid, stress hormone and cortisol and all that, and which is also not good. Then, and my husband never liked it because I was constantly having stress. And I also tried buying and selling, buying and selling in the sense that when shops are doing sales here, like Zara and all that, I go to shops, I sort them out, I ship them down to Africa. I have somebody selling it there for me. And after selling, getting my back is actually a huge problem, So you end up having problems with people. Is it that you call, they won't pick your call, and there and then you start having stress because your money is at stake, and they are not picking up to tell you why they don't want to pay and all that. So I've actually tried a couple of things, and when I got to know about this business, I was like, my God, wow, this is another level of e-commerce, as another level of drop, because the kind of drop I know is the one that you as a person, you have to calculate how much you want for that thing. Maybe you meet a producer or a manufacturer, somebody that produces something. They will give you their own price. You yourself, you'll not add your own price. So many things, calculations and all that. Coming to Juice Plus business, just like Director Ernesto said, that the company does virtually all the logistics for you. You need to do is just to, speak, inspire, start from your family, your friends, your phone. It's not something difficult, honestly. And, like I said, I work full time, and at the same time, I'm running this business. I went to work today, I worked 10 hours, and I'm here, and I'll still work tomorrow. So I'm having fun, honestly speaking. Thank you very much. I hope I answered your question.
Absolutely, and I'm going to come back because there's something that you mentioned, two things that you mentioned. One, your profession, because a lot of people that are professionals, they feel that they don't need this, or they don't have the time. But you're showing and you're proving as a nurse that some nurses do 12-hour shifts and stuff like that. You're still able to actually do this business. And why? Just like what Ernesto said, the logistics of the company done by the company. And all you're doing is inspiring and healthy living around the world. So it's a no-brainer to join such an amazing company that would bring another stream of income in so many ways, but even a lot more value to that. I'm going to come back to you about something that you mentioned. Let's move to our next guest, and Sir James. I have to call you Sir James. I just love it. There's a ring. I think that Juice Plus knight you, Stuart should knight you. I knight you, Sir James. I mean, you've been in the business for over the years. And so, twofold question. First of all, what were you doing? I know what you, because I've heard your story before. What were you doing before you joined this business? And you've been in this business for 30 years, so you have probably seen a lot of things, the growth changes of the business, but you have stayed. You have stayed. And this is something that a lot of people need to understand, that staying power. Why have you stayed? And tell us again, what before you met? What was your profession? Because I believe that you do this full time.
Well, I do, look, to be honest with you, I do other things alongside what I'm doing now. But that's the beauty of this, that it gives you the freedom to do and to work in whatever way you want. But my background is I'm a chartered surveyor. So, I mean, it sounds so boring. I mean, but it was a great one. But for me, it just wasn't the right thing for me. And I remember I used to go underneath a railway bridge every day on my way to work and scrawled in graffiti, "Admit you're bored." And I remember thinking to myself, how do they know? I mean, honestly, because I was so bored. I'd studied so hard. You know, I'd done everything that, you know, I'd been told to do. You know, I'd got my qualification, but really, I was just so bored. And I was looking for something. I was really looking for something. And I'm always a very entrepreneurial person. So when someone said to me, and I was in Dallas at the time, in Texas, they said to me, "James, would you like to come along to a presentation?" I mean, I made it unusual, but in a nanosecond, I was like, yes. You know, I was really, really open-minded, and I went, and I was so excited by what I saw, and the word that I saw emblazoned over the stage, really, which the word was never spoken, but I saw it, and I saw the word freedom. I saw the opportunity to completely and utterly own my own life, to never have to work for anyone else, never have to be answerable to anyone else, and it was a tremendously exciting moment. But I've got to tell everyone, and you know, I didn't imagine that I could do this. I really didn't. I thought to myself, look, you know, when I was working as a surveyor, they said to me, "James, whatever you do, don't get involved in sales." So when I saw this, I thought, well, there's no way I can do it. But fortunately, someone said to me, it's not about selling, it's all about sharing. So the real foundation of all of this is getting an experience with the product, loving the product. For me, the Juice Plus product is a complete no-brainer. For me, there is no choice. It's Juice Plus or nothing, because most people, the vast majority of people, are nowhere near eating enough fruits and vegetables every day. So for me, Juice Plus is the only way. And I just call it juicing for busy people. That's what it is. I fell in love with juicing, but I found it so time consuming. I couldn't do it on a daily basis. My juicer ended up in the bottom of the kitchen cupboard, then it ended up in the garage, and then it was thrown away. But then when I saw Juice Plus, I thought, this is it. I mean, you know, of course I was skeptical. You know, of course I looked at it and thought, how can all that goodness be in these capsules? But then I gave it to a friend of mine who had really bad eczema in his hands. Anyway, I'm not going to go into the story about that. But basically, it was a very, very positive outcome. So for me, you know, it was so super exciting to get that result and to feel excited about the product. I take the product every day. So anyway, I don't want to get too much into it or get too excited. So why am I still involved? I'm still involved because I absolutely love this company. So look, yes, there have been ups and downs. There have been good times, there have been bad times, but the bad times never too bad. They're always pretty amazing, to be honest with you. And we always, as a company, keep going. We become more professional. We become organized. I mean, where we are today in comparison to where we were, 20 years ago is a light year difference. So, we all have so much to thank the company for. Obviously, Ernesto on the call today is utterly superb, a beautiful, perfect representation of the company that we are. And we are a company full of a heart. And that's what I love. And I love the culture, I love the people, I love the business, of course, I love the product. I love everything about it. Most of all, I love the opportunity to grow as a person. So that's, for me, is the best of all.
That's actually sort of my things about the company as well, the opportunity to have that self-development, to grow. Because no matter what, you can have all the money in the world, you can have all the health, the best health in the world, but if you have a bad attitude, it's pointless. That self-development, growing, is just like the icing on the cake with this amazing company. I'll move to our resident speaker, and many people have probably heard her story before, but I just want to pick on something, because Constance, we've heard your story, and I don't want to go story, but something that I really want to pick on is the fact that you have used this company to actually pursue another career, a career that you desired to do anyway. So tell us a little bit about that, how you've actually, because we've heard signs, she's working full time and she's doing this business. All right, heard Sir James, he's now doing, but along that, but doing Juice Plus full time. Okay, now you have used this opportunity to actually change and follow something that you actually desired. I want people to get a picture of this, because somebody might be out there on these different levels. So just tell us a little bit about how you have actually used this business to actually pursue your passion of mental health nursing.
Wow, thank you so much, Olivia. This is a great question for me. Actually, I was just talking about this today. I was discussing about this matter to somebody today. I was just actually trying to debate someone. When I was young, when you ask children, what do you want to do? I always tell my dad, I want to be a nurse. When we go to dress up, I always dress as a nurse. It has been in my mind, in my being, that I want to be a nurse. But it didn't come due to I was deprived of it. Okay? I could remember I passed School of Nursing. I could remember the day I passed the School of Nursing, my sponsor refused to come and sponsor me. All right. So back then, you have to have a sponsor, the nurse, to come and sponsor you. So that told me it was my uncle and the wife. I will mention them because today I just got down, looking at my, like this is the new year, I will just reflect back on how I've done. So this my uncle and the wife, they said they are coming. They never came. That was how I lost that admission. I was bitter, I was angry, and I went to do another course. So, but in mind, it's been in me that I must become a nurse. Then, 3 years along the line, I found myself in UK and opportunity to be a Juice Plus representative. And it's still in my mind that I will do this. Juice Plus gave me that opportunity to know who I am. Gave me opportunity to know that I can do better. Juice Plus gave me that opportunity to know that everything is possible. No matter the age, anything is possible. I used to be so shy. I used to be, this is not me, right? But Juice Plus has grown to be a better version of myself. And with that, I went back home. And an auntie, who died of mental health challenges. So this now became like a cause for me, angry for me. I was so angry about it. The way the family started this about the whole thing. I came back, I told my husband that, I want to have a charity to help rehabilitate people. I know of people in my community, when you're mentally challenged, how mentalists, they will tell you that spiritual family dedication is not there. I told myself that I'm going to be that little break, that I'm going to break something. I'm going to do something. I'm going to go out there and do. So luckily, with Juice Plus Company, I was able to go to university here in the UK and study mental health nursing. That was actually what I wanted. I wanted to know why is people mentally challenged? Why is this happening to people? And luckily, I did that. And we went back home, right? You know, when we went back home, we started people, rehabilitate people. Yeah, my husband was starting this little charity to help other people. From this business, now we are growing. Now, even not that, you know what? I went back. I said, okay, I want to know more in this country. Okay, I want to actually work as a mental health nurse. I went back and started working as a nurse. The year of graduation, I am, you know what? They gave me actually became a manager in my ward, right? And how am I doing this? I still run my business to show you that this business is time for everything. Everything you are doing, this business, you can still run everything and do it.
Wow.
Today, I am super excited about it. That, you know what, when I was talking to my dad today, he called me my nose. I'm just like, you know about, we started talking about how it came about and how I have gone through it. If not for Juice Plus, I wouldn't be there. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't recognize that potential I have. So, anyone watching us right now, you can go to the business. Those ambitions, those things you want to do, all those things you have not done that you wanted to do in your life, no matter the age you are right now, you can go back and give it the finances, you can give it the health, you can give it the community, you can give it the support that you need, and you want to need to do it. Thank you so much, Olivia, for providing so much of it.
That's amazing, and I just want to highlight something that she said here. So if you're watching via any social media platform or you're here for the first time and you're just gonna know, she used this amazing company to actually now pursue the vein that she wanted to do, her passion, her vision, her purpose. Are you in this Zoom day? Or are you watching via social media? You have a passion, you have a vision. You've written your New Year resolution for 2023. Well, this could be a vehicle to take you closer to that vision and that passion. The other thing that I want to highlight that she said was that after she had done her study, they made her within a year a ward manager. Now, I would say, and she would probably confirm, that part of that education was not from the university, was probably from Juice Plus, because of that self-development that gave her the confidence. So this is a whole inclusive package that you have got with this company that can really, for 23, really change your life. So Ernesto, just quickly moving to you. We've heard Sandra, she spoke about working full-time, being in other network marketing businesses, and the stress. We know how sometimes other, network marketing businesses can cause a lot of stress because you've got to do the shipping, you've got to do all the logistics, or you're not getting the money that you expect to get. We've heard from Sir James that being in the business for so long, how it's changed his life. And he also mentioned the fact that he's doing other things alongside this amazing company. Then we're hearing about Constance and her self-development and how this opportunity has even allowed her to get even a promotion through that because of that self-development. From a corporate point of view, hear the stories, and some people feel that with our business it's just about health, about getting money and stuff, but we are more than that, aren't we? We are a community. Just explain from the corporate side, because people wanted to hear from Voice, and you are standing in the voice of Juice Plus, the things that you can offer more than what the company is actually showing right now.
I mean, from a company perspective, we will do everything in our power to see you become successful, right? you are in a community where not only the company is supporting you, but your upline is supporting you. Your sidelines are supporting you. I call this the Juice Plus bubble. The Juice Plus bubble is where actually this is how life should be, where people are supporting you, where you feel the love from other people, where people are cheering, where when you are somehow celebrating success. And so this Juice Plus bubble is what I've experienced in the last 29 years. This is something that when you join us, when you start working with, when you suddenly feel that there's so much support coming around from you, and you are learning more and more, and you are also climbing up that personal development ladder, development that you are seeing. Okay, I can do this, I can do that. You need to get out of your comfort zone. Of course, you need to do and learn things, but I can tell you the thing that motivates me the most, and which I think is the most beautiful thing in the Juice Plus, is the personal development, is the possibility to better version of yourself. And I've seen this multiple times. People that I've seen at an event the first time, people that I've seen in a Zoom call the first time, speaking as a partner, and then suddenly a year or 2 years later, they're on the big stage, holding NMD trophy, holding their PMD trophy, and helping all these people, creating a big team of people are doing this mission together with you and going on this journey with you. I think there's so many things that you will benefit from, other than the benefit of the product, the benefit of the opportunity. But there's a lot more. But the thing is to start. You just need to take that first step. And the beauty of it, there's a lot of hands helping you. But you need to understand that this is, of course, a marathon. This is a long run. You want to have a business that you're going to be proud of in 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years now as well, right? Not only now. So you need to have the breath. You need to understand it will take time. It's like a business, so you need to treat it as a business. But on the other hand, it is scalable. As we just heard, you can do it full time. You can invest 20% of your time. You can invest 50%. It's scalable, and it's also scalable to your life, right? Now you say, I can only do 10%, and I do a little hour here, a little hour there. Fine, we love it, yes. But then life changes, yeah, and you have more, or you need more money, or whatever. Then you can scale up, and you can do more, and we're just there to support you. And the beautiful thing is, we don't care where you come from. We rather concentrate on you where you want to go to, and we'll support you in that.
I love that. We don't care. The company doesn't care where you come from, but they want to focus on where you're, your vision, your purpose, your destiny. I'm going to move to Sandra, because right now, this all sounds lovely, what you're saying, but I think one of the burning questions, and I'm going to be asking Serge the same question: how are you doing it? Just explain to us, just really briefly, how do you do it? You work full time as a nurse, because we could tell, I could say, oh, it's wonderful, I work full time and things like that. But people really want to know the truth. How are you doing it? Because they want to make that truth, probably thinking, I don't know how I'm going to do this. So explain to us, how are you doing this, Sandra?
Okay, thank you very much. At first, when I joined, I was like, my goodies. With me working full time and all that. So sometimes I will be off and on and all that.
Sorry, can I just stop you there? Sandra, can I just stop you there? Just for the benefits of those that are listening, I want to highlight something.
Okay.
She said when she first started, she was wondering, how can I do this? So James said, when he first started, he said, can I do this? So you may be wondering right now, can you do this, or how can I do this? We've got the answers for you this evening. So please continue, Sandra.
Okay, thank you. My upline, Mrs. Constance, she's very consistent in posting. So whenever I go on my Facebook, I will see that she did something. And, it has a way of subconsciously, like if you're an upline to anybody, your consistency, you just be an example of, whatever you do. So subconsciously, that thing, the way she was doing it was actually motivating me. But on the other hand, I don't really know where to fix it, where to fix my time. And then all of a sudden, I just say to myself, you eat 3 square meals and you always find out time to eat morning, afternoon, and night. So if you really want this, you have to fix it into your daily activities. So that was how I started. Sometimes if I have to start work around 7 o'clock and I have to wake up around, normally I have to wake up around like 5 o'clock or 5:20. So what I do at times, I'll wait 20 minutes before the normal time I should wake up just to post something on my status. Because if you really want something, you will actually, find time and fix everything together. And if I don't really have that time to wake up that early, what I do, I normally have like 1 hour break while working. Because I don't do business while I'm at work. I don't do that. I keep my phone away, just to avoid problems. When I'm on my break, I know this is my time and it's 1 hour. I can use my 30 minutes something, or when I come back from work, I can use 30 minutes to do my posting, 30 minutes to read messages, 1 hour to connect with people, just plan it and all that. And another thing is investing in your business. You just have to invest in your business. When I say investing in your business, I mean getting yourself, even if you have to spend little money to get some apps, help make things easier for you. This is your business. You need to invest. For example, I used to, in those days, I would be like, why should I even spend this? Why should I even pay for this app? But honestly, right now, I tell myself the truth. I had to invest in one that, I'm using to do my caption. And it makes things easier for me. Because initially, I used to I like to put caption. I like to also do this. But the time consuming, I don't even have that time. And right now, again, actually started, doing some videos in German language. It's not easy, but consistency, drop of water every time will one day fill up a cup. So the bottom line is, if you really want this, I really want it, I even told my upline, I said, this year I'm going to run with it. You have to invest in yourself, invest time, put in the work, do the things you can do. Sometimes you might feel like you're not doing enough, but keep doing what you're doing. People are watching, people are seeing. And actually, it has fetched me some of partners, from different social media. So that's how I've been doing it till today.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now I'm going to ask a question before I move to Sir James.
Okay.
You mentioned about hosting, and people might be watching right now and they're going, right, is that all it takes? Your business, is it 100% online? Do you do it online, or do you do things as well?
Yeah, my business is actually 100% online, and also you can do it physically, because you can talk to people online, approach people online, also talk to people physically, So what do I even want to say again? It's not only about posting. Sometimes what do? I have to attend Zooms. Sometimes I don't have the time, but what do? I request for the recorded ones. When I have my time, I watch it. And most of the time, what I do right now is to go on my website. I've learned, and right now, if I'm sleeping and you call me, where can I get this? Where can I get that? I can tell you where you can get it. Yeah. And these are the things one needs if you really want to build this business. It's not all about you buying. Or if you want to build a team, you need to understand your business. You need to go to your website to learn. It has really, really helped me, not just for the business, but totally, honestly speaking, even when I'm talking, there are things I know that I learned it through this business, not my work or not the school I went to.
Yeah.
So that's just the thing. Sometimes I take my 30 minutes time to go to my website and read or go to my virtual office and read to get acquainted with my business. So that's how I do it.
So amazing. The tools that the company actually provides you are not only tools for building your business, but it's tools for self-development as well. And that's what I love about this company. You get so much more in this company. Moving over to Sir James, how you know, the same question. How are you doing this business? Been in the business for over 30 years. What are you doing? Because some people want to be, obviously we all want to be in the business for years and more. So what is it that you are doing so that we can understand, or the people that might be thinking about joining can do? So what are you doing?
Well, Olivia, right. So look, everyone, I mean, in a strange sort of way, it's a mystery how my whole business has developed. I know it sounds an odd thing to say, but there are some key things that have happened and that I've been encouraged to do, which have made all the difference. So I'll be very clear that I'm predominantly offline. So that's going to sound really, really strange. And pretty much my whole business has been built off. So I am online partially, but I'm very, very strongly offline. And basically that means talking to people, networking with people. And there's a whole huge number around us all the time for us to talk to. So the first thing that I was encouraged to do by the person who got me going in the business was a guy from America, Bob Burdick. He showed me a marketing plan and he said to me, James, you've really got to be clear about how you're paid in this business and what you need to do to earn more money with the business. He said it's not just magic. You need to look at it and you need to be clear about it. I did, and I focused on what he was doing. He told me I needed to get 5 partners with me straight away and start working with them and help developing them and developing their teams. And that's what I did. I made a list right from the word go that I started. I still work from lists all the time because we're meeting people all the time. And number 66 on my list was someone I hadn't seen for 12 years. He ended up being an incredibly successful person for me to bring into the business. Easy for me to talk to him. Someone I actually knew, but it wasn't easy for me to talk to him, but I did. He got going and so on and so forth. So the incredible thing is that there are people around us all the time. And if we set the intention to build a business, but not only do we start thinking of people, but people start coming towards us. Now, I know it's strange, but just to give you an example, I had a breakfast the other day with one of my team at Vardo, which I don't know if you know Vardo. It's a brilliant restaurant. Landone Square. It looks like a spaceship, which is Landone Square. It's a fantastic place to go. Anyway, we were having breakfast there, and I was talking to Howard about the kind of people he should be focused on, and I explained to him that, look, once we focus on the people that we want in our team, the people will start coming towards us. So then 2 people came to sit to us at the table right next to us, and we started a conversation, or Howard started a conversation with them. And I actually got up to go to the loo. When I came back, they're still talking, and one of the women, Howard, is a nutritional therapist, and she wants to join the business.
Wow.
So, it's fantastic, this. There is magical, mysterious things that will happen all around us all the time. You will be amazed who will come into your life, who actually want to join you, but you may never have already spoken to them. It's a strange scenario. So just to put it very clearly and succinctly, I talk to people. I talk to everybody I possibly can. I'm thinking about people all the time. I'm making lists of people, and the right people turn up. That's all I would say.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. Online, offline. Constance, really briefly, before I go to Ernesta, because I want Ernesta to share something really, really important. But how are you doing your business?
My business, I do my business anywhere, any person I see. I am not shy to share this business opportunity. I'm not shy to share the opportunity as well, because you never know who can be the next person that can join your business. Now, in the world right now, people need income, and don't underestimate people. A lot of people need extra income. People want to build something plan B. Okay. I could remember I was working with a lady in my business that she was a lawyer, and I was like, okay, she doesn't know the business. She actually approached me and she did business. So to show you that anywhere you go, share the opportunity. That's what I do. On the train, I share my opportunity. Even where I'm working now, my first 2 customers this month is from my workplace. I just had a breakfast in the morning. I was taking my capsules in the morning, and the lady walked into me. She now read it and found out, oh, I don't eat fruits and vegetables. This is real way of eating fruits and vegetables. That was how she got me capsules. So anywhere you go, I carry my products anywhere. Talk about my business anywhere. It's just like a signboard, preaching the healthy gospel. Everybody can do it. Anywhere, anytime. That's how I run business, and that's how I got people in. Like Sandra here, she's from Austria. I never know Sandra before. But what I do, I had a lady friend I met when I was in Nigeria. She's always watching me on Facebook. I said, do you know every friend, everybody that lives that can join this business? That was how she introduced Sandra to me. So you can actually, that was how she introduced Sandra to me. And yeah, Sandra is here today. So you can actually ask people around you who are really passionate to share this opportunity. Go extra honesty. Like offline, online, I come on Facebook, I come on live now. I have like over 10 people asking me, how do I join? Go to my TikTok now, it's streaming live. People asking me, I'm interested. That's how I share the opportunity. So don't underestimate this business, because you can be that person that can give somebody's life a meaning. You can be that person that can give somebody's life. My life has changed because of this, and I'm changing other people's life because of this, because somebody introduced to me. So you are that great person in this 2020 today that can take this business to the next level. Thank you so much, Olivia.
Thank you so much. So you have heard different ways that you can actually, because if you're wondering, how do you get started? First of all, you've heard many people said they didn't know what to do, but they did. That's the first step that you need to do. Get yourself started. Step number 1. And step number, you can learn that you can do it either via social media 100% offline, or doing both. So we've heard Sandra doing it online. We've heard Sir James doing it offline, speaking to people, and we've heard Constance doing both. So now the question that you're probably asking, 2023, you want to make this choice. Wonderful things. We love what you're saying. People that are, Sandra, Sir James, Constance, that sounds amazing. Mr. Ernesto, that really sounds amazing. But we know that living is going up. And the question is, it is a business. So how do I get paid? How do I get paid in this amazing company? So there's no point hearing it from me. Okay, we know we get paid. There's no point hearing it from Sandra or from James or from Constance. The best person to ask is the company itself. One of the directors of the company, and that is Mr. Ernesto. Mr. Ernesto, many people are watching, but the question that they really want to know is, how does Plus pay?
How does Juice Plus pay me? They pay you on a monthly basis, always on the 10th. I think that is the most important part. I think we never failed a month. We always paid our commissions on the 10th. And why? Because we find it very, very important to cover our part of the contract, and that is to pay our partners that are out there. If I just think about how we get paid, you get paid on direct sales, which means that you buy products from us and you can sell them, and then you get retail sales profit. That's one way to get paid. Another way to get paid is by doing I call it a home delivery, which means that you are the customer is buying the products directly from the company, and we sell the product directly, and you get a retail sales profit as well. And then on the other side, you get paid by building a team. Building a team means the bigger the team is, the wider the team, the deeper the team is. You get percentages and you participate in percentages what the team does, which makes absolute sense, yeah? Because those are the people that are working together with you. It's not that you are bringing the people into the business and that's it, and you just go on and you do your own. No, there's a support in there. There's from you as your upline. So you benefit from building these people. You benefit from building that organization. You benefit from those customers and those partners that are built underneath you. And I think that those are the ways we are paying you for the work that you do. And other than that, we do have a business incentive bonus or business incentive bonus that we give you extra money or business investment bonus. We give you extra money to invest into your business after a certain position. So the marketing plan is kind of complex. But on the other hand, the only thing that you need to concentrate on is to talk to people, share the mission, share the vision, go hand in hand with the person that invited you to this, and then everything will unfold and everything will be fine. The thing is, if you start thinking all of these things and understanding the full marketing plan before you have even reached out to the customers, reached to your first customer, reached out to the people that you are going to talk to, I think that doesn't make any sense. You can drive 1,000 miles, yeah, in the front with just seeing 2 yards in front of you, but you can drive 1,000 yards. 1,000 miles. Why? Because when you see the first 5 yards, you see the next 5 yards, and then you see the next 5 yards. So in the business, it's the same. Concentrate on first customer, concentrate on those first partners, concentrate on your first position, and then everything will unfold.
Thank you so much. What I really love about this amazing company, and many of you that are watching via social media, whatever platform you may be watching, okay, and you're thinking that, right, we want you to join the business, yeah, but I can tell you right now, and Ernesto can confirm, and our special guests can confirm as well, when you join this, whether you join myself, whether you join Sandra, James, Constance, or anybody that has actually invited you, they do not get paid for joining the business, and that's really important. We do not. It's not a company, it's not a network marketing company. The more members that you get, the more money that you make by just them signing up. We actually get paid for people in the field helping you make an income for yourself by supporting you that income. So whoever you sign up with, they're there to support you and show you how you get that income by yourself, by helping others, by helping yourself, helping others. So please do not be confused by thinking we want you to join because we want to get paid. No, none of us will get paid that way. We get paid, you make money for yourself. And that's why we're here, to support you and encourage you to make that money. We're moving into 2023 right now. The cost of living is going up. In fact, here in the UK, the government, I can't remember which ministers, that said, oh, people should need to get another job if they pay their bills. And an actual MP actually said that here in the UK. People, now, can you imagine if you are a mother and you've got children, how are you going to go out there to get another job? You've got to look after your children. It's not practical, but you still got to pay the bills, right? But this business opportunity allows you to do it anywhere, anyhow, in the comfort of your home, whether at work, speaking to people, inspiring people, encouraging people to take those steps to live a healthier life, and you're getting an income for it. So, you know, the option Juice Plus, that is the option. Is if you're looking for something, this is the company that you want to be part of in 2023. Be part of that. The government here in UK is saying, go and get another job. Well, I'm telling you, go and get another business. Get a business, and that business is Juice Plus. And we're to support you. There are tools that will help you along the way. We are a community, and the most important thing is that self-development, how you can become better in your life. Now, before we go, we've got only 1 minute, and I really just want our guests just 1 minute. We're in 2023 right now. What a last thought to anybody that may be watching now that is thinking and considering? What would you want to say? Please, in just 1 minute. Sorry.
Sorry, I muted myself again. Okay. All I have to say is that if you want to join this business, do not even think, like, start doing, join and start doing something, honestly speaking, because this business will actually help you. And the main thing is that what we are selling, the product itself is what they said it is. So when you're going out there to speak to people, whether it's online or you want to go speak to people one-on-one, you will be proud to say, tell them the reason why they need this particular product, okay? And the business side is also awesome. So something that can help you, not just in the money aspect or business aspect, but in your own personal development. So it's a great opportunity. If you want to join this business, this is the best online business, or something, if you want an extra stream of income, this is the best business for you, because in this business, you do not need to invest any money as a buy stock to stock in your house, or that. Everything is being done by the company, the logistics and all that. All you need to do is just spread the good news. And as you're doing that, you're learning, you're evolving in all round. Honestly speaking, I'm talking from experience. So stop thinking and start doing. Try it. There is no harm trying. It's just 60 euros or $50 or 50 pounds. There is nothing there. This is an amount that you can use to go and eat your lunch, and it's gone. Just try and do this thing and invest in yourself, and you will be happy you did. Thank you.
Wow. Just really quickly, Constance, quickly, what would you like to say, just or less, to people that we're watching right now?
I would say for 2023, to start a new life, to start a new you, the beginning is to join this business. Honestly, you never know where it can take you, and you never know who life you're going to turn around or change their life. Even families you can even feed, the families you can even support, to earn extra income from why sharing the. Thank you so much. Please join us. Let's find out the living around the world.
Wow. Sir James Sanders.
I would just say you found something very special here tonight. There's a reason why you're on this call. This is magical, extraordinary. And please take a very, very close look. Don't just come off and think, oh, well, that was that. Get back to the person who put you on the call, invite you on the call, and say, look, I'm not quite sure, but I'd love to know more about this.
Wow, thank you. And Mr.
I have some issues there. Yeah. I think important is, I said what in the beginning, is make that decision. And this is what we hear, and also what James said. Make that decision. You heard it. Now do something with that. And bring some people into the call. I think that's important, right? I mean, you are here now yourself. Use all the opportunities that the company gives you, and also your team gives you. Go to the Zoom calls, go to the different options you have, and bring new people. I think that's the most important.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Guys, you have heard our speakers. 2023. This is 2023, the beginning of the 4th of January in 2023. And so many of you are making your New Year resolutions, or some of you don't want to make a New Year resolution, but you want to improve and change your life. And this great opportunity can improve and change your life through your wealth, and most importantly, through your mindset. Make the choice now. Don't wait till later. Make that choice now. So whoever has invited you onto this amazing call, or you're watching via social media on whoever's page, go back to that person. Find out more. But the most important thing is say yes. Great opportunity. Because the time that you say yes and you work through it, you're going to thank yourself. 12 months later, and even 6 months later, you're going to go back and thank yourself for saying yes to this amazing opportunity. And you're going to mark it and say, this happened on the 4th of January. I heard some amazing speakers, and it's made me make that choice. I'm so grateful that I made that choice today. So thank you so much for so many of you that have done us. Please be sincere, like what Ernesto said. Please invite people next time so that they can hear this and they can have that opportunity to say yes as well. We have got this year, 2023, we have got a lineup of some amazing, trust me, some amazing speakers. I'm so super excited. So please, next month, come again, bring people along so that it helps you as well, so that they can make that choice as well. So thank you so much. If you're here for the first time, thank you so much for joining us. And for those of you that always attend, thank you so much. I'm so grateful to all of you. And for those of you watching via social media, thank you so much. And for me, it is good night. And from all is good night.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.